What's going on, guys? Mark, Nick here, whatever you want to say. Well, I'm now making a new playlist to talk about everything that's going on in the world or just in general. So I'm going to start out with something new that I just saw last night I went downstairs to go get some water, just a cup of water, and I got that, then I saw something on the news, and it was this. I can't really remember, but it was a school in South Carolina, I think. No, it was in Mecklenburg. That's Mecklenburg County. That's a school district. I remember that. Well, I don't remember. I saw it last night. It said that kids that have disabilities, so like autistic kids, those teachers that took care of them, the ones that were in charge of them, would put them into a closet. They would put them into a closet to help them swallow. Okay, I'm gonna bring up the first topic. I want to know how the hell teachers like that can get hired in the first place. You know, how could they get hired for doing something to kids that can't help them being like that? Second thing, the school board said this. They said, and I quote, they said, that is a technique, that it is a learning technique. Okay, you gotta be fucking with me here. They said it was a technique to put autistic kids that are mentally ill. They took those kids, put them in a closet just so they could swallow their food. Just so they could swallow some food. Really? Really? Food. Some food. Okay. So I keep listening, and the school board, and you have parents complaining and all that, and I know that would happen. But you know what the parents said? They said sometimes it takes around 45, maybe even more minutes to sometimes get our kids to swallow their food. Again, parents can't help to do that. I mean, their kids were born like that. If that's like really, and then they were gonna they were saying, oh, we're gonna put cameras in the classroom. That doesn't matter. They were letting that happen to autistic AT kids that couldn't help that. Really? And then the school has the district, only the district, not even the police. They have the district help them figure everything out. Okay. I still don't, okay, let me see this. Let me get this straight. Kids that are mentally ill get placed into a closet just so they can eat. And they call that a learning style, technique, whatever you want to call it. They call it that. Okay. None of it's making sense here, okay? Okay, putting them in to do that, just so they can swallow. And then I remember it was something else. It said they would leave them on the toilets. Who the fuck does that? In all honesty, it's like if that was a punishment. Well, that even has a punishment. Autistic kids just left on a toilet. That's how the fuck how can our school system let this happen? I mean, really? Our school system let this happen. The teachers let an autistic kid, they didn't let him, they put him, could swallow his food. Just to swallow food. I don't fucking get it. Oh, guys, I'm sorry, my heater's on. It's fucking bugging me. Okay, so where were you? Back there talking about crap like that. Yes. Okay. So yeah, left alone. How could anyone do that? They're helpless. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but God, they're helpless. They can't do anything. And what the fuck? Really? They're like, they can't do anything to save themselves. That's just, if I did that, I wouldn't be able to fucking live with myself anymore. Doing that to an autistic kid that can't, like, that has no power over it. Really? That's bullshit. And then finally, after what, 2 weeks of it, you know what they say? Oh, we're gonna, we're gonna get the actual, like, police department in on it. The actual CMPD. Fucking school district does that. It's my fucking school district does that. They fucking did that. Okay, I mean, and to say that it's, what's it called, a learning technique? Who gives a fuck if it's a technique or not? You don't do that to any autistic kid. Oh my, I can't even. This is what's happening to the fucking world. Everything's getting fucked because of shit like that. I'm still in fucking shock. To a poor, like, I mean, not poor, a helpless kid who can't, like, really, they literally can't do anything. The reason they can't do anything is because their parents signed them up for that program. That program was so that those teachers could take care of the kids. And from what I saw, that was not taking care of kids. If anything, that was to me, if I was a principal of that school, I would say that's child abuse. And the parents are pissed, and I don't blame them. They want those fucking teachers that did that terminated, and I would too. Doing that to a kid who can't help himself for not swallowing, for being different. Okay, I'm sorry, for shit. Low key though. I'm actually serious low key. That is just mean and despicable.
Nomad down.
How can that happen in any sort of way? And Jesus. Like, how could, I'm team too. How could that happen? How could a school board sit there and let that happen? And and when I saw the meeting last night, none of them showed any fucking emotion. None at all. No emotion for anything. No, none at all. No emotion. None at all. How the hell can you live with yourself after you just put an autistic kid who can't who can't do anything? How could you put him through that? I know I wouldn't. I've had to personally take care of autistic kids before. Remember back in kindergarten, there was a kid named Joey Patton. There was. He was one of the kids that had autism, and he had to take his medicine every day. And I remember one of these days we had a substitute teacher. We took him down there, and I remember he was crying, and she said, I don't remember. She said, "Stop crying. It's medicine to an autistic."
Hostile HCXD in your AO.
Or was it autism? Autistic autism. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. She said that, and she didn't even fucking know. That's what I find funny. She didn't know anything about him. And yet she's sitting over here. Oh, that brings that ties back into it. Oh, them not swallowing their food. I would if I was the fucking supervisor. Since I do live in that school district, I'd fucking terminate those teachers in the blink of an eye for doing that to autistic kids. No matter what they do, they can't. No matter what they do, they can't even fucking help it half the time.
Hostile UAV spotted.
They can't. And for doing that to them, to do that, I can't. You were giving. It's one thing to do it to a kid who doesn't have any, who's not ill, but it's another to do it to a kid who has no control over it.
Profit neutralized.
That's, oh my I can't even do this anymore. This is my first one I'll ever feel like killing myself because of the way humans act. No what? No, parents should have to go through that. Their kids shouldn't have to go through that.
All mission objectives met.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and tell me if there's anything